So now he's put Poundside Pop as, by the way, I think Poundside Pop had paid for a promo. No disrespect to you, Poundside. I'm not even trying to disrespect you. His team, so not you, but like your team, whatever you signed to, they were trying to get some on a song or whatever. He made it a big issue saying, if post you, they are with the, like, yo, face. Yo, your face, please, with sugar on top.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, please make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. We're able to be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So, once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. We're almost at 100,000 subscribers. So if you like this video, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. Now let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, as most of you may know now, DJ Akademiks and Meek Mill have been going back and forth on Twitter for like the past day or two. And it's all because of the allegations with Diddy, right? Now, for y'all that don't know, Rodney Jones, he is a music producer from back in the days that used to produce music for Diddy, Bad Boy, and you know that whole camp over there. Now, he came out with some crazy allegations as he has a lawsuit against Diddy for intimate assault. And by intimate assault, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. But intimate assault, unpaid wages, and a couple of things that was in the 73-page lawsuit document that they have, right? Now, interesting enough, in that document, he states that he was told by Diddy himself that he had intercourse with another rapper that was, quote, from Philadelphia and dated Nicki Minaj. Now, first and foremost, if he just wanted to say Meek Mill, he could have just said Meek Mill, because if they tried to redact the rapper or not say his name, the description was a dead giveaway. It was nothing subliminal about that description. How many rappers you know from Philadelphia dated Nicki Minaj? All right, so that was one of the allegations, and ever since that came out, social media has been on a crazy wave. Now, Meek Mill has been defending himself for the past few days or so, but the thing is that's kind of interesting, he never really addressed Rodney Jones himself, right? What happened is Akademiks, he went live. Of course, he's a content creator, he's a YouTuber, blogger, whatever you want to put him as. But this is what he does. He reacts to any type of news that come out, especially in the entertainment industry. Now, him and Meek Mill have had some falling out in the past. But the thing that's kind of crazy is that Meek Mill has given his attention more to DJ Akademiks than the person that's actually making the allegations himself. Which is kind of weird because, like I said, we all react to information that's put out there, especially something concerning Meek Mill and Diddy, because it is kind of weird. Like I said, I hate to say something like this towards somebody like Meek Mill, because who would think, right? Given his whole persona, his whole image. However, this is a thing, right? This guy is a legend that Diddy did something with Meek Mill. It's not DJ Akademiks, it's not me, it's not the Shade Room, it's not Baller Alert, it's not nobody else except for Rodney Jones himself. So Meek Mill goes after DJ Akademiks. They've been going back and forth, like I said, for the past few days. And it's kind of weird because people are now side-eyeing Meek Mill. It's not like everybody's just, nah, that's not Meek. It can't be Meek. Meek would never do such a thing. You would think people would do that. But throughout all the suspect tweets and suspect videos of him and Diddy, then the pictures, people are bringing all that out. And it's not helping that Meek is saying some weird things on top of that. And it's giving the vibes, when somebody's either guilty or something and they trying to overprove themselves. I think that's what's happening with Meek Mill. I wouldn't say he's guilty of the allegations, but what he's doing is, which is making it worse, he's trying to overprove himself by saying a little too much that really doesn't make sense. For instance, we're gonna go to one of the tweets. He said, quote, "When I got a girl around me, I'm effing her twice a day, LOL. Ask some of your favorites. P word, don't control me, but it's like a high. One love to the G people, but that juicy, do it for me. I done ran red lights to get that feeling. Y'all weird on here like devils, LOL. Now, as y'all can see, like I said, he's doing too much. You know, like when somebody's trying to show you that they're not lying and they do too much when they're really lying or they're guilty, that's what he's doing. He went as far as telling the world that he runs red lights, which is a little too much information, but this is the depths he's willing to go to say, no, don't look at me. I'm not that person. So that's what makes him look bad. So now DJ Akademiks, like I said, they both going back and forth, but now Akademiks is turned up. So, you know, him being him, he has a cult following. He has people behind him. Listen, when it comes to the blog world, even though we may look at Akademiks as one way, he has a cult following. And that's the wrong person to get into it with when it comes to this whole internet social media stuff. However, he stated that Meek Mill called the cops on him and had cops come to his house. I think they call that swatting or whatever the case may be. He would take to his Twitter to say, quote, Meek Mill really had police show up to my house while I was streaming to 30,000 people last night. Right after the N-word claimed, he called the governor to tell him about how many M's I'm responsible for. Nasty, nasty work. The act would take to another tweet to say, quote, and at Meek Mill, you low-key with that snitching ish. How you telling the governor that me, a civilian, responsible for M's? That ain't snitching? Now, if you don't know what act is referring to, Meek Mill went to Twitter once again to pretty much say that he was falling back because he spoke to the governor and he said something about DJ Akademiks having to do with so much bodies dropping because of what he's doing and hating on black men. Matter of fact, check out the tweet. Meek Mill said, quote, the governor called me and checked me. I took it down after I explained to him, this the guy that powered the biggest rap beefs that killed some of my friends playing undercover. Then he put the music link to his new project that's out. Then he put new music out. We off him. Now, if y'all pay attention, Meek actually deleted this post. Right now, and it's kind of crazy because if you didn't see anything wrong with that tweet, why did you delete it? For one. But then for two, he said the governor called him. And then he said that he told the governor that this man is behind. Listen, y'all, sometimes things are just left unsaid. And the more you give something attention, the more you give it energy. And the more energy you give it, the more powerful you make it. I think Meek Mill should have just stopped speaking. Stop tweeting on the situation because let's be real. You have no wins against DJ Akademiks on this thing called social media. A lot of people try, and I always tell people, he won't have nothing to lose because at the end of the day, he still has a cult following on the internet. No matter what he does, he's a blogger. But as Meek Mill, he will have more to lose because he's a rapper with an image. Let's put it this way. The more attention he gives DJ Akademiks, the more content he's giving DJ Akademiks. And that's his field. That's his career field, content. You see how that works? So anyway, let's get into the part to where DJ Akademiks is alleging that Meek Mill blackballs Philly artists. Now let's start off with the tweet that he put out. He said, quote, Philly artists, I'ma let you in on a secret. Meek been blackballing half of y'all. He always been on blogs, heads, claiming if we post an up and coming Philly artist, it's cause they beefing with him. Not that hot on y'all, so you know what happened. We all just don't post Philly artists cause of that hating at N-word. Now, you do have to take whatever DJ Akademiks say with a grain of salt because as y'all know, they're going back and forth. It could just be him saying anything to tarnish Meek Mill's career and make him look like a bad guy. Now, here's what he had to say on the live about Meek and Philly artists, one in particular being Poundside Pop. Check this out.
So now he's put Poundside Pop as, by the way, I think Poundside Pop had paid for a promo. No disrespect to you, Poundside. I'm not even trying to disrespect you. His team, so not you, but like your team, whatever you signed to, they were trying to get some on a song or whatever. He made it a big issue saying, if niggas post you, they are with the, like a whole thing. So essentially, and I'm at the top of the black blogosphere when it comes to music. Now you're kind of getting blackballed because you and Meek don't see eye to eye. At that time, and I'll tell you, acknowledging this, so when Meek told him that blackball, yes, y'all were getting blackballed, not him, because we don't want to be into it with Meek because he keep talking like he's the toughest alive. So I don't want to post you because Meek Mill gonna get mad, think I'm trying to antagonize him. OT7 Quanny, I've been wanting to interview you. I got put on to your music. I thought you was fire. I don't want to do, like, he even said, Ak, why you don't want to? I said, bro.
Now, things like this go right into these guys' alley because these are things that these guys already feel. A lot of them, especially Poundside Pop, because he already been very vocal about it before in the past, because him and Meek Mill got into a whole little tiff when Meek Mill would actually try to offer these guys $20,000 to stop beefing in the city. They found it disrespectful, and rightfully so, because $20,000 for a deal, that's nothing. That's like highway robbery. That's worse than the 360 deal. You know, so they felt the way before in the past. They had some things, and ever since then, it's been up. But it do play into his alley because they already feel that Meek was trying to blackball them, and rightfully so. And I'm going to tell y'all why after this. But Poundside Pop would get recognition of this whole situation going on, and he would take to his Instagram story to say, quote, "Shout out to my true fans / supporters. Being blackballed can't stop the love." Then in the next post, he would say, quote, "At Akademiks, you ain't got to worry about being on Bull bad side. He ain't going to do ish to you. Like WTF." So in so many words, Poundside Pop is pretty much saying, listen, y'all could jack us. You know, y'all could promote us. Y'all could give us some love. Meek Mill ain't going to do nothing to y'all. Now, DJ Akademiks will repost what Poundside Pop had to say to his IG story and caption it saying, quote, "I'm done allowing one bully to blackball all y'all Philly artists. His argument always was, y'all wouldn't post them if they ain't beefing with me." And Poundside Pop will repost that and say, quote, "We bully the bullies." Now, DJ Akademiks actually has a point because I remember when Meek used to tweet and tell the blogs that they wouldn't be reposting these guys if they weren't beefing with him. So we kind of seen that for ourselves. And when you think about it, that's actually a smart, manipulative way to get the blogs to like kind of listen and not repost them, right? It's like reverse psychology. So in a way, it's like he subconsciously blackballed them without purposely doing it, if that makes sense. Now, now that we got all that out the way, let's talk about how somebody could subconsciously blackball someone. Now, we don't know if Meek Mill sat out there and verbatim said, yo, don't support Philly artists, in which I don't think he did because he wouldn't do that. It'll make him look bad. You know, it'll make him look crazy to certain people when you just come out and say it. But that old quote when they say some things don't have to be explained, right? Now that goes a long way, and I'm gonna tell you why. Now, if I'm a DJ and I mess with Meek Mill and I see that he got beef with an up and coming artist, 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna support that up and coming artist because I don't wanna tarnish my relationship with Meek Mill. And it's not that the other guy is whack. It's just that people don't have time to risk relationships, to risk opportunities. They feel it's more lucrative to support Meek Mill than the up and coming artist that they don't know. You see what I'm saying? That's how that works. That's why when I talk about Lil Durk and they talk about his ops and they always say that 63rd of them guys are blackballed, maybe he didn't say verbatim, don't mess with them guys, but as somebody in the industry, if they know you are Lil Durk's ops, they're not going to support you because they don't want to risk the opportunity or their relationship with Lil Durk. They have more to lose with Lil Durk than they have with you because they don't know you, right? You ain't nobody. So it's not that you're sitting there blatantly saying don't support them, but if they know that you are their ops, they're not going to support your ops because of their relationship with you or the possible relationship with you, being that you already have a name, right? So that's pretty much it, man. DJ Akademiks and Meek Mill, like I said, they've been going back and forth. Meek said he's going to stop, but then he didn't. I don't know if he's going to respond. Who knows? Y'all jump in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.